welcome to another edition of Saluki Football. I'm SIU beat writer Todd Hefferman, and with me, as always, is SIU, the Southern sports editor Les Winkeler, and we're here to talk about SIU's upcoming game to Western Illinois. SIU and Western play at 3 p.m. on Saturday up at Hanson Field. Hanson Field has a new turf, but SIU has won 9 straight in this series, more than any other school. They've beaten that far in a row, and I believe it comes right after Western beat them 18 straight games
17 or 18 times in a row.
So they got a little ways to catch up there, but I like their chances this weekend.
They played a pretty solid game against Missouri State this weekend. There were a few rough spots, a few glitches here and there, but overall I thought the offense was pretty solid. I didn't quite understand. They kind of abandoned their power running game for a little while in the second half. Yeah. But they got back on track. Defensively, they gave up that one big play early in the game, but boy, when the game was on the line, they came up with some big defensive plays and nailed it down, and that's what good teams do.
Yeah, and they converted on two long third downs to keep the drive going there, and they wanted to get as close as they could to either score the winning touchdown or score the game-winning field goal, which is what ended up happening. And defense forced 3 turnovers. One was on the last play of the game, but nonetheless, I think their pass rush got a little bit better, and I think it's going to be a little bit tested this weekend. Western will play a multiple offense and a multiple defense. Their defense is kind of hard to explain because it's unique. The other Valley school, really, they run like a 3-3-5 or a multiple 4-3-4. They will use different formations for offense as well, and they have a receiver that is 6'3", 220. It's Terrian Crump. He has 21 catches. The next best receiver they have has 6 catches, so he's their go-to guy. And Jermaine Saffold was 6'1", 200. So this guy's even bigger than Saffold, which will be a pretty big challenge for the Saluki defense.
Well, that's one of the things I like about the Saluki offense is that they're so varied. I mean, Sharif Harris had his first carries from scrimmage the other day and looked pretty good. Jewel Hampton right now appears to be the top back, and of course we all know this how explosive Strother can be. And the same way it's kind of been on the receivers too. Cam Fuller has emerged as the go-to guy, but John Lance is reliable. Standiford has had a catch or two, and they're using the tight end a little bit more than they have in the past couple of years. So I really like that aspect of the Saluki attack. I don't think you can key on 1 or 2 guys.
Would you start Jewel Hampton over Steve Strother right now?
The way they use him, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I think it's more of just a honorary type thing or whatever. But over the last game and a half, I think Hampton has emerged as the top guy.
I think Strother is basically. I think why he's starting him is I think Strother's been in the offense a little bit longer. I'm not saying he knows it better than Jewel Hampton, but I think he's a little bit more familiar with it, familiar with Paul, familiar with the offensive scheme, and I think he's a better pass catcher. I was just looking at Jewel Hampton's stats through his career, and that was actually his longest career reception, was 10 yards. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean he can't catch passes, but I think Strother gives them another element there. He's just a little bit quicker, I think, than Jewel Hampton is, but you can see how powerful a runner Hampton is.
Well, we talked about this at the game the other day, too. What I like about this set of running backs is they take what's in front of them. They don't dance around the backfield waiting, looking to make a big play when a big play is not there. If they see 2 or 3 yards, they go get it, and if they break a tackle and can go for more, they do that. But they always square up their shoulders and get the yardage that's there in front of them, and I really like that about this team.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. You can follow the game online at our website, thesouthern.com. It's not on television, but it'll also be on the Saluki Radio Network. Kickoff's 3 p.m. Thanks for joining us.